Here's everything you need to know when moving into Lakeland in the spring slash summertime. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Jesse. I am the founder of Fast Track Movers. We do local, long distance, office deliveries, and junk removal in the Lakeland area. There'll be more on Fast Track in a little bit, but let's get into this video. So tip number one is to book your move early. So spring and summer, as you can imagine, is equal to crazy busy. Not just for movers, but also for you. With your kids out of school, you're probably already planning your vacation and getting sorted with your dream home. You want to start prepping in advance at least 4 weeks before your moving date. So this is in the timeline between May and August. This just gives you plenty of time to prep for your move, but also guarantees that you're going to get the day that you want for your move to happen on. Last May and summer, I can tell you that we were fully booked until September. So you do want to book your move in advance if you want to get movers who actually care. And if you do want to book your move with us, you can go to fasttrackmovers.ca for a stress-free quote, or you could just click the link in the description as well. Next, tip number two, understand Lakeland's layout. So as you know, we cover Cold Lake, Bonnyville, St. Paul, and basically any area in between. And now, if you are moving in the Lakeland area, you need to realize this isn't like moving across a big city where everything's packed together. As you know, Lakeland is spread out over a huge area. They're separated by highways, country roads, and sometimes can be 40 to 80 kilometers apart. So why does this even matter for your move? So the timing is very crucial. A move between Cold Lake and St. Paul isn't just an across the town move. You have to factor in extra drive time, potential traffic, especially during the summer when construction season hits, and you might even have to deal with weather changes, so rain in one town and clear skies in the next. You should book your move with local movers who know the area. This does make a big difference, who already know the back roads, best highways, and how to avoid those construction delays. Like I said, we plan the routes to save you time and money. You're not going to be paying for a crew to get lost or stuck in a construction zone. And next is the fuel and travel charges. So some companies do charge extra for moves between towns. With Fast Track, we are upfront about all our pricing from the beginning, so there is no ugly surprise bills. And the bottom line is this: moving across Lakeland is more like a mini road trip than a city block move. You want movers who understand the layout, time it right, and protect your stuff from start to finish. Next, tip number three, weather challenges. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this because if you are watching this, I'm assuming you are an Albertan who knows how Alberta's weather can change in an instant. 1 hour it's snowing, next hour it's sunny, next hour it's raining, so on and so forth. You know how Alberta's weather is. So you just want to make sure that don't get surprised by rainstorms or snow even in the late year. Hopefully no snow, but you never know, right? So you just want to make sure your movers know how to protect your stuff. So we use shrink wrap and moving blankets. So even if the rain does get on your stuff just a little bit, it still can wreck some wood or fabric pieces. You just want to make sure that your movers are going to take care of your items during this weather, and especially use mats in your house because you don't want your house full of water and mud and whatever, right? You just want to make sure that your movers are taking that into account when moving you in the summertime. And next, hitting costs to watch out for. So you should be aware of sketchy companies. Some movers will hit you with extra fees last minute. Fast Track Movers, we tell you everything up front, like I said, so there isn't an ugly surprise. And I've also recorded an entire video on how to avoid moving scams in 2025. But here's just a quick breakdown on what to watch out for. So the first thing is movers who charge by weight. So this is probably the biggest moving scam. And also, I'm not going to say that every mover who does charge by weight is scamming, but I would definitely keep it in mind if they do quote your move this way. So basically how it works is a mover will give an in-person or over the phone quote, and they'll base it off of the weight of your items. But the truth is, no mover really knows how much your stuff weighs until it's loaded up on the truck and at a weigh scale. And this is how they get you. Once it's loaded on the truck, your stuff is theirs until you pay. So even if they did quote you $2,000, when it goes on the weigh scale, if it doubles and now $4,000, they have your stuff, so you're expected to pay it. And what they also do too is they make you sign a contract after loading all your stuff up. And basically, it's just a smaller contract that's saying, hey, when we go to the weigh scale, if it weighs like 2,000 pounds more, you have to pay the difference. And that's how they get you roped in and your hands are tied behind your back, basically, in the scam. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you read through this contract and any other contract that the mover sends. So most movers, including us, also send a contract in the beginning just to outline the terms and conditions of the service. But you just want to read the fine print and read through the entire thing and make sure that it's fair to you. And you should also see what movers are liable and make sure that they are insured. But yeah, this is basically a quick little breakdown on one scam. We've covered a bunch more. The link for that video will be in the description below. Next is storage options if needed. So if your new place isn't ready yet, we do offer storage for the first 4 weeks are free when you book your move through us. So this is a promotional deal that we are doing right now from April 29th to May 15th, that any move booked with us gets the first 4 weeks free at any storage location that's not just ours. But yeah, you never know, in the summertime, sometimes your possession date isn't till a later time than when the buyers are coming into your home. So that means you got to get your stuff out, and sometimes you don't always have a place to put it. So if you do need storage, the first 4 weeks are free on us. So hopefully this can help you out. And yeah, you should just book your move with us. So if you are moving in the Lakeland anywhere and you do want it done fast, safe, and stress-free, you could press or click that link below to get a free quote today. And if you did find this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe. We do drop new moving tips every single month. And the best part is right now we have a discount on our junk removal service as well. So it's a 25% discount if you book your move with us as well. And like I said, first 4 weeks of storage are free. And these two deals are happening from April 29th to May 15th. And yeah, hopefully I hear from you soon.